Aaron Dillon here, a managing director of AG Dillon & Co. A quick new fund announcement. The AG Dillon Anduril pre-IPO stock fund is now accepting investors. Anduril Industries is a defense technology company that specializes in building advanced artificial intelligence and autonomous systems for military and national security purposes. Financial advisors only. Email aaron.dillon@agdillon.com to invest or visit agdillon.com/Anduril for fund materials. Please note this important disclosure. AG Dillon is not affiliated with Anduril. Anduril may require company approval for stock purchases. The firm has not been pre-approved by Anduril to purchase their stock. AG Dillon purchases pre-IPO stocks in the secondary market and may gain exposure by directly purchasing the stock on the company's capitalization table and or through a third-party fund, also known as a special purpose vehicle. And now here's the November 2024 pre-IPO stock market update. November 22, 2004. SpaceX, the space payload delivery and satellite internet company valued at over $250 billion through an upcoming tender offer selling shares at $135 each, continues to cement its dominance in the private space sector with a 20% jump from its $210 billion valuation earlier this year. As of September, SpaceX's Starlink connects over 4 million global customers. That's their satellite internet business, leveraging its control over 2/3 of Earth's satellites. With Elon Musk's Starship rocket integral to NASA's Artemis program, SpaceX is accelerating Mars-focused missions this decade. SpaceX had a $235 billion secondary market valuation prior to the new tender announcement. The $250 billion valuation is 6.3% versus that secondary market mark. xAI, the AI large language model company, has raised $5 billion in funding, doubling its valuation to $50 billion, up from $24 billion in spring of 2024. Last month, the target valuation was $40 billion, so this $50 billion is a 25% increase, obviously oversubscribed. This brings in total funding for the year to $11 billion, with participation from Qatar Investment Authority, Valor Equity Partners, Sequoia Capital, and Andreessen Horowitz. xAI generates $100 million in annualized revenue and is acquiring 100,000 more NVIDIA chips for its Memphis data center, already home to 100,000 chips, which Musk claims is the most powerful AI cluster globally. To be clear, that's 200,000 NVIDIA chips in total. So launched in November of 2023, xAI's Grok chatbot is available to X premium subscribers and businesses, competing with OpenAI, which is valued at $157 billion. Databricks, the AI data management and analytics company, has announced a new tender offer. Thrive Capital is leading with $1 billion, potentially valuing the analytics software company at $61 billion, up 42% from its $43 billion valuation last year. Databricks seeks to raise $7 to $9 billion to cash out employees and cover related taxes, bringing in total funding to over $4 billion. Stripe did this a few years ago. With annualized revenue of $2.5 billion and projection 57% growth, Databricks commands a valuation exceeding 23 times revenue compared to competitor Snowflake's $43 billion market cap at 12 times revenue. If completed, the round would contribute to an $18.8 billion trend in private market fundraising for employee cash outs, outpacing the $12 billion raised through U.S. tech IPOs since March of 2023. Prior to this announcement, Databricks has a $46.1 billion secondary market valuation. If the $61 billion tender value pulls through, that would be a 32% increase versus the secondary market mark. ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, is valuing itself at approximately $300 billion in a recent buyback offer, marking a 12% increase from its $268 billion valuation in December of 2023. And a significant jump from the $225 billion in October of 2023. This valuation reflects the company's robust global growth, supported by businesses like Douyin, its Chinese version of TikTok. ByteDance has conducted 3 employee buybacks in the past year, with prices ranging from $160 billion per share in December to $181 billion for current employees. ByteDance has 150,000 employees worldwide and tens of billions of dollars on its balance sheet, despite no fundraising since 2020. However, it faces geopolitical challenges, including potential U.S. legislation that could ban TikTok unless ByteDance divests its U.S. operations by January of 2025. Anthropic, the AI large language model company, has secured an additional $4 billion investment from Amazon, bringing Amazon's total stake to $8 billion in the company and Anthropic's total venture funding to $13.7 billion at what is rumored to be a $40 billion valuation. Amazon Web Services will now serve as Anthropic's primary cloud partner, with Anthropic leveraging AWS's Trainium and Infercia, I think I'm saying that right, chips to train and deploy its generative AI models, including the Claude chatbot family. The collaboration includes joint work with Annapurna Labs to optimize customized silicone for advanced AI training. Anthropic has seen rapid adoptions with tens of thousands of companies using Claude models through AWS's Bedrock platform. Amazon's investment comes as Anthropic burns through a projected $2.7 billion in 2024 to scale operations. Competing with OpenAI and Google, Anthropic has introduced groundbreaking capabilities like computer use, enabling AI agents to perform multi-step tasks on computers, and recently rolled out Claude Enterprise for business clients. There are not a lot of a lot of sellers out there in the secondary market right now. Everybody's been waiting for this $40 billion round to finalize. And if this Amazon investment did happen at $40 billion, I can see the secondary market start to pick up again. ServiceTitan, a software provider for tradespeople, filed an IPO, reporting $614 million in revenue over the 12 months ending January 2024, a 31% increase with a net loss of $195 million. For the quarter ending July 2024, revenue rose 24% year over year to $193 million, while losses narrowed to $35.7 million from $52 million the previous year. Founded in 2007, ServiceTitan raised $250 million in 2023 at a $9.5 billion valuation, down from a planned $20 billion IPO valuation in 2021. Major investors include Bessemer Venture Partners, which holds over 5% of shares, and Iconic Growth, controlling 24% of the Class A shares. Competing with Salesforce, SAP, and niche players like Jobber, the company targets small and mid-sized businesses and has expanded to serve larger enterprises. Its growth outpaces the 16.6% average for cloud stocks in the Bessemer NASDAQ Emerging Cloud Index. ServiceTitan's IPO, led by Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley, reflects renewed investor interest in IPO activity revives. Stripe, the online payments processing company and one of the largest fintech companies in the U.S., is conducting another share buyback at a $70 billion valuation, with shares priced at $27.51 each, matching its earlier 2024 share valuation. The buyback, expected to involve hundreds of millions of dollars in shares, allows former employees and some current investors to participate with a mid-December deadline. This follows a similar offer by Sequoia Capital earlier this year. Despite being a closely watched IPO candidate, Stripe has stated it is not in a hurry to go public. 1Password, the password management company, is exploring IPO for 2025 with a current valuation of $6.8 billion. Following a 2022 funding round, the company has raised $950 million to date from investors like Excel, Iconic, and Tiger Global, along with celebrity backers such as Justin Timberlake, Scarlett Johansson, and Pharrell Williams. Founded in 2005, 1Password competes with LastPass and Dashlane in the password management space. Co-CEO David Fogno, formerly CFO at Qualtrics, recently joined Jeff Schreiner in leading the company. While no decision has been made on the IPO timeline or underwriters, discussion with banks are underway. All right, let's look at the pre-IPO stock performance as of November 18, 2024. Up this week, OpenAI is up 13%, Discord's up 4.6%, eToro's up 4.5%, Klarna's up 4.5%, Canva's up 2.6%. Down this week, Notion's down 1.7%, Stripe's down 1.6%, Revolut's down 1.5%, Wiz is down 1.5%, and xAI is down 60 basis points. Top valuations: ByteDance, $300 billion, that's a new one. SpaceX, $250 billion, that's a new one. OpenAI is at $157. Stripe's at $84 billion, even though they're doing this buyback at $70. The secondary market has it way up at $84. And Databricks is at $55 billion. Again, that could go to $61 if that deal closes for them. Subscribe at agdillon.com/subscribe to get the most current valuation revenue multiples, and performance data delivered to your inbox. Okay, let's look at performance for the AG Dillon pre-IPO stock vintage indexes as of November 18, 2024. The 2024 vintage index top contributors since inception: Revolut is up 201%, Rippling's up 121%, Anduril's up 79%, SpaceX is up 62% after that latest tender, and OpenAI is up 56%. The 2024 vintage index is up 69% since its inception, which is year to date. There are no detractors in the 2024 vintage index. Key metric averages for all vintage indexes 5 years old or older: 518 cumulative returns since inception, 54% was realized or distributed to investors, 6.18 TVPI, 3.31 DPI, and 2.87 RVPI is the hardcore VC metrics, 4.1 years to quote unquote return the fund. Subscribe at agdillon.com/subscribe to get the most current pre-IPO stock index fact sheets, including vintage data by year from 2005. Okay, that's it for me this week. If you have any pre-IPO stock research needs, please reach out. Thanks, and see you all next week.